When an anxious person and an avoidant person get into a relationship, there tends to be a lot of friction. These two are total opposites who love to demonize each other. The anxious person will say, it's this person's fault. They're emotionally unavailable, they avoid confrontation, and they refuse to meet my needs. And the avoidant partner will say, no, it's their fault. They're constantly crossing my boundaries, they project their insecurities onto me, and they're incredibly demanding. Now, both partners are valid in what they feel, but 9 times out of 10, this one will be labeled the villain, and this one will be labeled the victim. Here's why that is. People who have an anxious attachment style have a hard time regulating their emotions. People who have an avoidant attachment style regulate their emotions too much. So when this person's hurt, you're going to see that distress. You're going to see the crying, the screaming. You're going to see those explosive emotions during conflict. Now, when the avoidant partner is hurt or they feel deeply uncomfortable, they tend to detach and create distance. Because they never learned how to express themselves, their emotions are quiet. So quiet that they appear to be emotional robots. However, they are not unaffected by your behaviors. Now, the reason why people struggle in anxious avoidant relationships is because you both have unresolved emotional baggage. And since you're both weighed down by that emotional baggage, neither one of you have the capacity to support the other while they're healing. Instead, you just trigger each other's unhealed wounds. To make this kind of relationship work, it requires a lot of self-awareness, compassion, and patience from both sides, which is why they say that if you have an anxious or an avoidant attachment style, it's best for you to date someone who's secure. Because a secure person, a healed person, they're not going to be easily triggered by your moments of insecurity or your moments of emotional avoidance.